fleet, I don't know, I guess long term we have probably on the order of 10 million vehicles. I mean, our production rate generally, if you look at our compound annual production rate since 2012, which is like that's our first full year of Model S production, we went from 23,000 vehicles produced in 2013 to around 250,000 vehicles produced last year. So in the course of 5 years, we increased output by a factor of 10. I would expect that something similar occurs over the next 5 or 6 years. As for sharing versus, I don't know. The nice thing is that essentially customers are fronting us the money for the car. It's great.
So in terms of one thing is the Snake charger, I'm curious about that. And also, how did you determine the pricing? It looks like you're undercutting the average Lyft or Uber ride by about 50%. So I'm curious if you could talk a little bit about the pricing strategy.
Sure. We expect obviously solving for the Snake charger is pretty straightforward from a vision standpoint. It's like a known situation. Any kind of known situation with vision is like a charge port. It's trivial. So yeah, the cars would just automatically park and automatically plug in. There would be no human supervision required. Yeah. So, sorry, the other part was pricing. We just threw some numbers on there. I mean, I think like definitely plug in whatever pricing you think makes sense. We just kind of randomly said, okay, maybe $1. And the thing is, like, there's like on the order of 2 billion cars and trucks in the world. So robotaxis will be in extremely high demand for a very long time. And from my observation thus far is that the auto industry is very slow to adapt. I mean, like I said, there's still not a car on the road that you can buy today that is as good as the Model S was in 2012. So that suggests a pretty slow rate of adaptation for the car industry. And so probably $1 is conservative for the next 10 years. Because like people sort of think like there's like actually not enough appreciation for the difficulty of manufacturing. Manufacturing is insanely difficult. But a lot of people I talk to think like if you just have the right design, you can like instantly make as much of that thing as the world wants. This is not true. It's extremely hard to design a new manufacturing system for new technology. I mean, Audi's having major problems manufacturing e-tron, and they are extremely good at manufacturing. And if they're having problems, what about others? So there's on the order of 2 billion cars and trucks in the world, on the order of about 100 million units per year of production capacity of vehicles, but only of the old design. It will take a very long time to convert all of that to full self-driving cars. And they really need to be electric because the cost of operation of a gasoline diesel car is much higher than an electric car. So any robotaxi that isn't electric will absolutely not be competitive.